In this video, I'm going to be covering some of the best keybinds for beginners to use. So recently, I just switched from Xbox to PC. So I might not be the best Fortnite player or any player on keyboard, but I have improved drastically. And I have feed from a few weeks ago. So I won't play it now. I'll show you later. But I will be showing you some of the best keybinds for beginners to learn. Now, a lot of people will just go to a website and look at pro keybinds and put on and use the pro keybinds. Well, you're just making it harder for yourself because the pros, they've spent years or maybe 2 years, I don't know. They spent years tweaking their settings to what they want, to what they need, what's comfortable for them. But what's comfortable for them may not be very comfortable for you. So that's why you shouldn't just jump into pro keybinds. You should learn, tweak, and figure out your own. Now, I'm going to be doing this in a 1v1 map. Sorry, not a 1v1 map. I'm going to go to Piece, Edit, Build. And the first one that pops up is Aim, Edit, Piece. Aim, Edit, Piece by all easy. Now this isn't the, I'm not like shouting out or sponsoring. I just personally use this map when I learned to play keyboard. So you're gonna want to queue up into this, and you're not gonna want to go full edit course crazy. You don't want to just go into the edit and start trying to do edit courses. You want to go slow and steady to learn what's good for you. A lot of pros, they've spent a lot of time tweaking their keybinds. And depending on your keyboard or your hand size or what's comfortable for you, if you're left-handed or right-handed, all of those come into factor when you're trying to figure out your keybinds. For example, I used to use a work keyboard. Now I use the Razer Ornata V3X, and my mouse is now the Razer Death Adder Essential, which are both really good. Remember, the keyboard is a full-size keyboard. So once you get here, you're going to want to do 0.8 because it's just going to be easier for you to get used to your movement, your edits, and everything. Now, you don't want to go crazy with those edit courses already. You just want to start off very simple with just the wall edits. Now, because it's very slow, it's going to give you more time to edit and get used to this. It takes a while. You can try doing the same edit the whole way, or you can try to switch it up. Doesn't matter. And once you get comfortable doing these, it just becomes a matter of time to get used to this, and it builds up in your muscle memory. Excuse my edits. I haven't done this in a while. I haven't played this in a while. And you just want to keep doing this. Like for 30 minutes, maybe, just do this. Or for 5 minutes, just do this. Because you don't want to just keep doing this for 30 minutes or else you're just going to quit it. Like me, I'm to be totally honest, I tried keyboard once before. I hated it. And then what was that? Yeah, and then I just went back to controller. And then after a while, I decided to try this again, and it worked for me. The stair edits are a bit hard. They're hard for me. I don't know about you, but they're hard for me. I won't bore you with me doing all of these, so I'm just going to show you the quick little tips on how to make this easier. Now, once you get a hang of all your edits, here's what you want to do. Before I go to anything else, for the wall edit part, this is a bit more advanced, but you don't want to be going all the way around. That just makes it slower. you want to try to keep it as close together as possible to make it faster. So you don't want to go like this. You just want to go like this. But it takes a while to get used to that. Okay. Now we're gonna get to the keybinds part. So the keybinds I use are from another video I saw, and my keyboard controls for my crouch is caps, but my sprint is R. My I don't use auto run. If you want, you can use it, but I don't personally. Please, guys, just keep jump as the same. Keep your movement, your WASD the same. Don't tweak those. I don't think you want your force walk findings, because then you don't want to be just walking into builds in a game. Don't change your mouse. Like, you don't want to use any keyboard buttons to shoot. For reload, I use T, but a lot of beginners can just use R. And for sprinting, you can also just use Shift or Caps or Tab or even Control. For your pickaxe, this is where mine gets a bit weird. So my pickaxe setting is C, not F, mine is C. And then my weapon slot is VX, so mine are a bit different, but for beginners, you just want to go pickaxe 1, weapon slot 1, 2 is 2, and you just want to keep that going. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just want to keep that going. Now to use, I prefer the scroll because it's just easy to spam everything and grab all the loot from a chest. For building, my wall is E, my floor and my stairs are my side buttons, my roof is Q, trap placing is Y, and place building is obviously left click. So my repair and upgrade is H, and building is F. You guys can just keep these, like, a lot of people would just be comfortable with the default settings. If you're not comfortable with those, is when you come here and start tweaking. Mine is F, but you guys can use G and reset build. So for reset builds, you can use your scroll wheel back. It's just really fast when you edit. So you can just reset after you shoot. Then after that, you guys can figure out what's comfortable for you. Now, I will say, you don't want to quickly just stay default. You do want to try tweaking your settings a little, just in case, I don't know, you find it easier when you build or when you shoot. Like if you put 0 build, like I don't know what you guys are doing. I don't know if you want to keep the your settings the same, or you want to change it because you need better and faster. But as I said this before, and I'll say it again, you don't want to jump into pro keybinds the first thing you do. Just want to keep it nice and simple. So one of these maps, and now we're getting to the part where you can. Now we're getting to the part where you can practice your edits and building. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to come here for 5 minutes, just do your walls or the edits. You don't want to start off with those. You just want to start off nice and simple with walls, floors, stairs, ramps, and cones. And after you've progressed, you can just keep going down the line. Like even me, I struggle with a lot of these. But what you can do is, you don't, I'm sorry if I keep repeating, if I keep going, if I keep being repetitive, but you don't want to start off with these, because you just can't. Because a lot of people start with those, and they just, when they can't do it, they just lose motivation, and they just go back to control or mobile or something like that. So you just want to start off nice and slow, and once you get the hang of it, you can go to those big ones. And then for a little time, you just want to practice your free builds. You can turn bots on, and you can like I'm no professional, guys. This is just me telling you what my keybinds are, basically. You can just stay here for a while, practice your free builds. You get to have some bots that once you get close enough to shoot you. But what I know a lot of people tend to do is when they see a person walking up on them, or even like they're going into a build fight, they often just start clicking random buttons and they just die, you know? So you don't want to be the person who just starts spamming random buttons in hopes that they find a good shot and take it. You want to be the person that can find the good shot, not just hope you get the good shot. You want to be the person who can find the good shot. But enough of me, enough of that. You can go back, and this is only one of the maps. The second map is Peace Control 2v2s, or just even Peace Control, because with Peace Control 2v2s, you have at least somebody to help you there in that situation. And that's really going to build on your editing skills and your box fights even. That's really going to help with your editing skills and your awareness, your calmness in the game. Now, I didn't get to the sensitivity part, and that is because it's different for everybody. Like, my sensitivity is honestly pretty low, because I don't like my sensitivity too high. But some people would love it high so they don't have to move their mouse a lot, or you can change your mouse's DPI. I really don't know. Do what is comfortable for you. Don't let someone say, no, bro, this is the best keybind for this. Don't let someone say that. You should just, just join, or not join, do whatever you want for your keybinds. Now, you can do box fights 2v2, Peace Control 2v2. You just want to help and build your awareness. I don't know what else to say. But don't give up, is what I'm gonna say. Because a lot of people, when they can't do something straight away, they just quit. And you don't want to be that person. So you really just want to keep trying and keep going. Don't be the person that quits the second they can't do it. Like, a lot of people, the second they can't do it, they just quit, you know? You don't want to be that guy. So just, if you die, it's okay. You just switch to controller and keyboard. And don't get so sad, and don't just quit already. You just you don't want to quit. I know it's a bit discouraging when you die and you lose everything, but that's how all the pro players once were. So just think about that if you're thinking of quitting. Don't quit yet. I don't. Whoever's watching this, well, I know only one person stayed to watch the whole video, and I hope that one person learned something from this video. Goodbye.